Hello, hello. Another day back and finally back on the miner station. And today we actually reach 100%. I never feel like anything's actually complete and you can always do more. But I think I've dedicated more than enough time to this project. We're finishing up the last drawer here. And then we're gonna go ahead and also put in drawer fronts for that box and drawer fronts for the blade holder. Here, I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but in the moment, this seemed like the right thing to do, and it definitely worked out, so not too shabby. Now I'm just figuring out my angles of how to fit that final side of the drawer box. I think it was like 31.5, which is kind of interesting. And I actually, you don't see it here in the video, but I tried shooting a brad nail diagonally, and it went horribly wrong because it just shot out the side because the green just redirected the brad nail. And actually, I kind of skipped out showing how to make the handles because sometimes I just like to work without having to bother with the camera. But I end up cutting hard maple pieces. I drew a simple handle, took it to the bandsaw, cut out the handle type, the handle shape that I drew on the board, and then ended up rounding it to give it a nice rounded over look. Again, this is Peely in $1.20 hardware. Here's the final routing of the handle. I only show you one of them, but I did the same thing to the other one. And they were identical because what I did was I used double-sided tape for the hard maple. And then here, I was working on that mirror project with a mirror frame, and I had these edge banding pieces, or these long pieces that were cut-offs. And so, I decided to go ahead and hide that, the edge of that plywood there. So, added to it, looked really nice. And I'm glad I took that mirror project because free edge banding. So most of this project was scrap wood, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Let me know what you guys think.